if you're trying to sell Scrum in your organization, you're probably trying to sell the wrong thing. Most people in your business, most people in your organization don't really care about the tools and techniques that they use. They care about the outcomes that they get from them. So if we want to enable our organization to see the value of those tools and techniques, we've got to present the benefit that they get from it. And as we make that transition from project management towards product management, we change the way we manage risk. Businesses want risk to be managed. They need to understand how it's going to be managed, what the risk is going to be, and all of those things around it. So in order to manage that risk in traditional project management practices, we have reports and documentation, right? We create a plan for everything that might happen. We create a RACI so that we know who's accountable for everything, who to go beat up if something's gone wrong. We create a list of risks and issues. And if this risk happens, what's the probability it's going to happen and how are we going to mitigate it, right? When we move towards product development instead of project delivery, we're removing things like those big plans and milestones and Gantt charts and those things around it. And quite often we don't replace it with anything. And we wonder why those things aren't successful, right? Because we're not actively managing the risk, which is what our business need. So there is a capability specifically in Scrum that manages risk, and it's usable working product. It's done, right? You get your product to done every sprint, including the first. That means that at the end of every sprint, you should have something that's usable and works. Now, that doesn't mean that it does all the things that your business expects it to do, but for the things that you have built, they are usable and they work. And by providing that done increment of usable working product, we mitigate the business's risk. So when we're trying to operate in this highly complex, highly volatile, lots of surprises world complexity, that we're trying to build products that we haven't built yet. They don't exist, right? We're building products that don't exist yet. We need to manage risk in a different way from the traditional way, which is plan everything out that we know, because we don't know everything. So in order to do that, we deliver usable working product that helps us manage the risk. Managing the risk will enable your business to start to trust the team, trust you're part of the organization, that you're doing the right thing, and they'll see the value of using tools and techniques like Scrum in order to maximize the value that they return and minimize the risk in all of the projects.